Mr. Berhalter, the season is on its way. How does it feel?
It feels good. It's good to get the guys back together, and it's largely the same group as last year, or most of the players returning. So
we're not used to that in Hammarby.
Exactly. So the guys are familiar with each other, and it's a good feeling to get start work again.
Which play position do we lack in Hammarby right now? Do you think?
Well, I think we don't really lack in any position. When you talk about depth and you talk about adding cover in positions, I would say obviously in the central midfield we don't have much cover, and at left back we don't have much cover. So we're working on that. We're working on figuring that out, and because of that we have Jonathan, obviously Tamini coming in and looking at him in that position, and in central midfielder we have other candidates that we're looking at. So we'll see how it goes.
Will you do any changes in the pre-season schedule compared to last year, now that you have 1 year in Sweden?
Yeah, the focus is different. Obviously we're indoors. Last year we were outdoor the whole time, and the methods of how we're training is slightly different as well. A lot of the fitness is going to be acquired through playing, through games, so it'll be less running based conditioning, and we feel like that's going to give us a lot of rhythm, a lot of game rhythm, and a lot of playing time, and it will establish a good fitness base.
Okay. The training camp in Cypern, it comes a little bit earlier this year compared to last year.
It does, and I think that was an availability issue, and for us it's the end of the first 6 weeks of preseason, and that's the training camp, and then when we come back we focus in a little bit more on the season and how that's going to go, and get into a normal week rhythm of a season. We'll start preparing for that.
Okay. The new guys like Christopher, Michael, and do you have anything to say about them?
They've been integrating well. They're both good guys, and Tim as well, the goalkeeper. So they're all good guys, and they're integrating well into the team, and it's a pleasure to have them.
Everybody's talking about how it's such a friendly atmosphere in the group, and they're like friends.
It's a good group. No, it's a good group, and that's great. When you're on the field battling with each other, you need to care for the person next to you, and they certainly have that.
It's like 2 or 3 weeks till the first game. Do you have the starting 11 in your head?
I wouldn't look at it like that. It's way too early to start projecting starting 11, and even if I wanted to play the best 11, I wouldn't do that in the first couple of games. It's going to be a mix, as always. We'll mix up the teams. We'll give guys different looks, different opportunities, and then we'll start focusing in after that 6-week period.
Okay. The upcoming weeks here, what do you focus on in the training ground?
Well, the first basis is we want to work on some defensive tactics and about how we're going to press teams and how we're going to stand defensively. That will be the first 3 weeks, and then we're going to break up more into offensive transition and some of our offensive movements after that.
Okay. Take care there, guys.
Thanks.